It's Kayla.
You can also blame Jeremy.
You can thank Kayla, and then you can thank Tom.
Ryan and Jeremy, they're the problems.
Whoa, just what we got.
You're almost to that station, I promise. Your credentials will always talk to me. Your credentials like that. Let's try to get out of your way, all the way at the very top of your station. Alright, go right to the top when you're ready. See, these are your security clearance credentials, cards that you were given that tell me that you are trustworthy. Now that does not mean that you have to align with the light side or the dark side. It means it's your choice. A force will guide you. But at least we believe you're trustworthy enough to keep the secrets that bind these walls. In fact, take a look around and welcome to the workshop. We know it's a little, it's a lot. In fact, for my friends and I, this room is our everything. And you will see my friends as you take a look around. You're going to meet them later. I am called Keko. And as far as the room is concerned, some of this might look a little bit like old junk. I am here to clarify. You are not standing in a room full of old junk. You are standing in a room full of new junk. See, we're exactly, as the gatherers, we agree. It's the most recent findings. See, our mission is to go to the battle-ravaged planets, war-torn outposts, search and find the things that Jedi and Sith left behind. What we find, we preserve here. So yes, I guess a stormtrooper wouldn't agree with you. If they knocked on our door, this is just a room full of old junk. But to those of us who know, we see a room full of priceless history. And we believe preserving the past might ensure our future. That's where you come in. I assume that you've already heard of Luke Skywalker, yes?
Yeah.
Good, I thought so. It's a long story. But we hear of another, a Jedi called Rey. She ignited the spark of hope that has brought travelers from all over. Because, my friends, you are here this evening to build this. The lightsaber. The lightsaber has been wielded by some of our greatest heroes and darkest enemies. It is elegant. It is enigmatic. To build a lightsaber is an art because the saber is a reflection of the builder. The force flows between them. This evening, you are destined for that very connection. But it needs one more thing. We call it the Kyber crystal. This is the element that will focus and magnify the energy of the force that you have within. We say that the Kyber crystal is the heart of your lightsaber, because the color of your crystal becomes the color of the lightsaber's blade. Now, I imagine you've heard of a few of these crystals, maybe in the greatest Jedi legends. Like blue, once wielded by Obi-Wan Kenobi, his apprentice Anakin Skywalker, and now Rey. The green, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda himself, and Luke Skywalker. The violet, rare and beautiful, just like the one wielded by Master Mace Windu. And of course, red. We call this the Crystal of Power. Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, Darth Vader, and now Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. And that is only a few of the legends that have wielded these crystals. But those are stories of the past. You are the future. What crystal will be yours? I want you to take just a moment, close your eyes, just for a brief moment. Take a breath. Your day's been busy. I want you to picture one of those 4 crystals right here, right now. Which color calls to you? What color will your lightsaber be? Open your eyes. Reach out and choose the crystal that speaks to you.
Ooh.
I'll give you somewhere you can place that kyber crystal. If you look towards the front of your station, there's a small tray just big enough to hold it. Leave the crystal in that tray, and my friends are going to come in and present the pieces to your hilt. Now, don't get started building quite yet, but I promise we're just about there. Now, I will tell you that while we are building, the hilt is the foundation of your lightsaber. Your hilt is your center of control. Your hilt, well, honestly, it's the part that keeps your hands from being disintegrated. So because of that, we like to go over what makes up a hilt. Follow along with us. We're going to show you what's in your box. That left side, that's called the chassis. The right side, those are activation plates. The middle has grips, emitters, and pommel caps. Now, building a lightsaber is a personal journey. You've chosen your crystal, and you will choose each component that makes your custom lightsaber. We believe the Force will guide you, but we believe somebody else will guide you as well. In fact, look across the table. This new friend of yours will give you every instruction you need. Now, let's build.
My name is Marcy. I want to be helping you today, okay? First step, take your chassis like this. Right below these vents, there's a spring. So take your chassis in your other hand, and your crystal in your other hand to find the sharpest point. You want to push it into the center screen right here. You want to line up right in the middle. This is the hardest part. If you need help, just let me know. I like to push it with my thumbs and then catch it with my pointer fingers. Yeah. Levy it to the other side a little bit. Fingers on both sides. Some people like they know like 2 minutes or like 15 minutes. You got it. You're fine. So do like push your thumbs in and catch it.
Okay.
If you need me to do it for you, that's okay. I said if you need me to do it for you, that's okay too. You'll do it better at it the more you do it. I'll show you how I do it. Push your left thumb, catch it with my pointer finger. Now you're going to choose your activation plates. You have the one pair. You're going to put red on red and blue on blue. It's on the back, okay?
Yep. Good. And then this one, we're going to set it off.
You can twist it however way you need to. Just make sure the colors are touching. There you go. Then you put the other side. And then put it back up. Okay, now slide down on your switch for me. Then slide back up. Then back down again. Perfect. Now you're going to use 2 sleeves. One's going to go on top, the other's going to go on the bottom. You want to make sure the thick copper ring is the part that touches the center. Then just push and twist. Doesn't matter which ones, all of you. Almost like you're reading their fast transmitters. On the other side. Almost. And on top will be your emitter, so one of these two, you just twist it like a bottle cap. Everything you put on the bottom will be your pommel. That's just your circle at the bottom. You'll pull down and twist. Alright, perfect. So, any one of those up? Happy with your design? One last safety check, okay? Thank you. Now I will tell you this. When Kimbe says to activate, we'll slide up on your switch. To deactivate is to slide back down. Congratulations.
I like that effect. It might be worth it together and try it out. On top. Now keep in mind every saber is different. This one comes from generations of Jedi previously from the High Republic era. These come from machinery that we found around the galaxy. Like not just right now, but all kinds of parts and pieces. They're different themselves. Now what this one proves is that anything can have regrowth. It's for for those who find new beginnings, those who tell an interesting story all year long. Alright? Keep in mind, when you tease that grip take the weak energies so that you hold in the middle and have a little more control over the air. See, we have a little more influence over these pieces. Generations ago, these were said to carry wisdom and elementals. So, to earn gold at the top of the saber was symbolic. They say if you were in battle and you saw gold at the top of the saber, you were eye to eye with the master. That's a little responsibility behind this build, but don't worry, they set you up for success. You see how it's almost perfectly center balanced? That's so that you can use it on the dominant or your non-dominant. Not that I'm going against it. They say that the precious metals were dated all the way back to hieroglyphics. That way they too carry so let you guys learn everything about these metals, use some of the highest grade in the current age. I do like that. Don't be alarmed when you turn on that saber, that's going to go out. That's very normal. It's going to be a lightsaber instead. When you deactivate it, brings the kyber crystal like that to active. Now, I warn you of that because if the First Order passes you, they will know your allegiance before you even activate. So you can always keep your hand covering that and still use the saber. Now, my friends, and I do really hope we are friends at this part of our story because you're about to have lightsabers and I am not. So let me remind you, we are not Jedi, we are not Sith, we are simply here because we believe a generation can be led by those who stand at our table. And for that, I believe you deserve a moment, just you, what you've created, and the Force. Place your hand upon your hilt. Close your eyes. I want you to stop another moment and just take a breath. To become still, the Force was said to find the Jedi, the Sith, those who were in the middle. In this moment, picture that kyber crystal one more time. Now see it becoming the lightsaber's blade. The Force is strong. Open your eyes, release your hands. In fact, that was an impressive amount of energy. And after yesterday, I really should double check our work. If you would, please take a big step back. My friends are gonna make sure we don't have another learning opportunity. Okay, let me start from the beginning. I am not Saki. I am Pende, the second in command. And when I'm in charge, well, sometimes things get a little out of hand. And you don't need to look at the ceiling to know that you all just look at the top. I guess I'll tell you then. Sometimes when we go to activate, the saber's a little stronger than we anticipate. Today, we've had about 4 very strong Force wielders in this room. If that is your lightsaber, make sure you what is.
Well done. Chosen not large with skill you have. Chosen with heart. When joined they are much more they will become. For you, it is time.
Master Yoda. It is time. It is time for you to take that final step. The bond between Saber and Builder will be forged. In a moment, you will step towards your lightsaber and place your hand on your hilt. When I say activate, slide up on your switch. Step forward. Hand on your hilt. Activate. Builders, raise your lightsabers. You have created a lightsaber, like the Jedi and the Sith that have come before you. Now you will change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. Now congratulations. Please deactivate and close.
Complete your lightsaber is. Light your path, it can. Choose your path, only you can. May the Force be with you.
Thank you, Master. My friends, in your hands you hold remarkable power. Remarkable power should not be dropped on the ground. In fact, we should give you a gift to help. A saber sheath will be presented to you as you depart. Your time in the workshop nears an end, but it's your story that begins now. You are as unique and extraordinary as the lightsaber you hold. Trust the Force, and maybe next time we will tell you a story. Now raise your sabers and activate. Till the spire. Till the spire. Now the galaxy needs you, my friends. Straight through the door. Maddie will give you that stick.
Maddie. That's cool, dude. All right, come here, come out here. Yeah, people coming out still. Woo.